Hi everyone and welcome back. In our last episode, we enjoyed a fantastic journey on the Columbia Bay on the luxurious yacht Lulu Bell, where we saw a tremendous sampling of Alaska wildlife and the incredible Columbia Glacier. In this episode, we'll continue exploring Alaska's famous port city of Valdez, hiking the Glacier View Park and the Valdez Glacier. We'll stop by and view the original site of Valdez before it was destroyed in the Great Earthquake of 1964. We'll also travel to the other side of the Valdez Harbor, to Solomon Gulch, where we'll see the Solomon Gulch Salmon Fish Hatchery as we continue exploring Alaska on our Golden Anniversary adventure. From Florida to Alaska, from the East Coast to the West Coast, join Jane and Steve celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary, traveling across North America in the CoolNanaCoach, their 27-foot Freedom Elite Class C motorhome, as they visit the many beautiful points of interest in all 50 United States on their Golden Anniversary adventure. We spent the morning relaxing at our campsite at Bear Paw RV Park, and later exploring Valdez. We drove about 5 miles to the other side of the port to see the Solomon Gulch Fish Hatchery, along with the Solomon Gulch waterfall. The salmon are not running yet, so the hatchery was not open. We did get to take the self-guided tour of the facility, along with the numerous bear warning signs throughout the general area. We hiked down to the end of the road to see the Alyeska pipeline terminus, but that area is restricted and has no public access. The Valdez Fisheries Development Association built the Solomon Gulch Hatchery in 1981 and released its first pink salmon fry in 1982. Egg take, or spawning, happens in late summer. The hatchery staff may spawn as many as 16,000 adult brood stock each day. These fish return to the hatchery spawning building by entering the facility using a fish ladder, which carries the fish from the salt water to raceways on shore. We ask that you please hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up button so that the algorithm helps support our channel and helps our channel grow. We ventured to the original site of the city of Valdez, along with its complete infrastructure, was totally destroyed in the big earthquake back in 1964. The present city of Valdez was relocated and rebuilt by the federal government with extremely low-cost $400 building lots made available to the residents who were displaced by the earthquake. The government built the streets, electric service, water and sewer facilities, making the new city ready for home and business construction. We drove 3 miles outside of town and down the 3 mile or so airport road to visit the Valdez Glacier View Park. The Valdez Glacier has receded substantially, but has generated a beautiful pond and somewhat navigable creek, eventually leading to the Valdez Harbor. absolute beauty. We hiked along the creek bed and enjoyed seeing the kayakers plowing their way towards the glacier, a good 2 to 3 miles upstream from our vantage point. Seeing the chunks of glacial ice extremely up close was a thrill, especially being able to see firsthand how the pristine, crystal clear, thousands of years old ice carries pieces of rock with it from the mountains. Once again, beware of bear signs are posted all over the place, but we had our bear spray and hiking stick with us as we made our way around. As we departed the area, we spotted the Valdez Glacier Campground. It's located at the end of Airport Road, just before the Glacier View Park. This is a true Alaska-style campground, frequented by locals and visitors alike. It's located in a rural, rustic area, yet affords electric and water hookups and a dump station at a very affordable price. They have 14 RV electric pad sites and 8 RV non-electric sites, a bathhouse, and a half a dozen latrines. 30 amp electric sites are $35 per night. Jane and I took a stroll past a small boat harbor to the municipal dock where the Alaska Ferry docks. We found locals enjoying the scenery and serenity of this municipal facility with its fabulous wood carving artwork on display throughout the area. On the way back to camp, we visited the Valdez Museum. This museum truly and accurately displays the rich history of Valdez, from its discovery of its ice-free port in the late 19th century, the blazing of the then Richardson Trail, now Richardson Highway, to Delta Junction and ultimately to the northern city of Fairbanks, the discovery of gold and oil, the building of the very first oil pipeline by the U.S. Army that joined the pipeline at Delta Junction, the gruesome destruction of the city and port by the Great Alaska Earthquake in 1964, the moving of the city and the relocation of the residents to the newly constructed Port of Valdez by the U.S. Army, and the building of the Great Alyeska Trans-Alaska Pipeline, along with the environmental disaster in Columbia Bay from the Exxon Valdez oil spill. Today, Valdez is a vibrant port supporting the terminus of the Alaska Pipeline and supporting the city with a robust tourist industry. In 1980, 519 passengers and crew, rescued at sea after a fire aboard the luxury ship Prinsendam, were brought to Valdez by the supertanker Williamsburg. The outpouring of care and concern by the people of Valdez would later earn Valdez the moniker All America City. All but one of the lifeboats were accounted for. With 80 persons on board, lifeboat number 4 was adrift in the treacherous waters of the Gulf of Alaska for over 12 harrowing hours. Rescued by a Coast Guard helicopter, the lifeboat and its story of survival is now a part of the Valdez Museum display.